Hey, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of Staying Present to Politics and the Pandemic. Yesterday we started and we just spent, I think, 15 minutes together of just being present in this incredible, chaotic, turbulent time. And it's a beautiful thing to learn to just be present. To just be present. That's all we're doing. It's not easy. It's not part of what a lot of spiritual work is about. A lot of spiritual work tends to be, going within and being with you and yourself and what's going on, and then sometimes connecting with people and building community. But politics, what's happening globally, there are a lot of thoughts out there, a lot of speculation, a lot of theories, a lot of people talking about what it might mean and what's happening, and whether this is a moment of great transformation that has been prophesied, or this is a moment of the collapse of civilization, and that too has been seen by people who have knowledge. And I'll be honest, I'm not that interested in the stories we tell ourselves about whether this is some moment of great transformation, if we're shifting dimensions and all of that. I'm more interested in my capacity to just be with this moment in a way that doesn't want to push it away and say, this world's crazy, this world's chaotic, I'm going to disconnect, I'm going to hide, I'm going to pretend it's not important, I'm going to say I'm above it all, I'm vibrating at a much higher frequency, and all of this is low frequency, it's going to drag me down. I'm just practicing being present, and I call this divine activism. It's the idea of that you are this enormous gift, this light, this spiritual being in any realm when you can be present to it. And sometimes we have this divide, this kind of very false divide between doing our spiritual work, meditation, prayer, mantra, journaling, affirmations, energy work, all sorts of things. And then what does it mean to be out in the world and be engaged in politics in a world that's dealing with a pandemic, dealing with lots of theories about the pandemic? And here in the US, we're dealing with the president who just came back and is acting like business as usual, or claiming that now he gets it. And you might have lots of feelings about that. What is he doing? Did he put people at risk? Lots and lots of feelings come up around all of this. And so I just want to spend some time with you, being present, feeling those feelings, feeling the kind of sense of outrage. Maybe you're feeling a lot of worry about the Supreme Court, what's going on with the Supreme Court. You're worrying about the election, the transition, mail-in ballots, the constant headlines. It's just churning around us. So can you just pause and be with all of that? Your feelings about it. This is divine activism. Meeting the world just as it is, wholeheartedly, still keeping yourself open, vulnerable, feeling your frustration, your anger. What does that feel like? My friend Simran did a beautiful video about seeing the world as sort of a teacup, boiling water, or the tea bag. And rather than touching the water, we often are like, "Oh, I don't want to get burnt. Oh, this is hot. This tea is hot. I don't want to get burnt. I'm gonna stay away." When in fact we need to steep. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful metaphor. And we steep by being present, by being with it. So can you let the world kind of just wash over you? All of it, all the world, its chaos, its turbulence, its emotion, so much emotion just boiling over. And it is like boiling water, just letting it be with you. So we're just going to be together and acknowledge, not deny all of the turbulence, not deny all of the energy that's out there, the anger, the frustration. You may be feeling a sense of powerlessness, like, oh, maybe resignation. Or why don't they get it? Why doesn't this president get it? What's happening with Congress? Why isn't there any aid to people? All of those feelings. It's not about being right or wrong here. I have my opinions, you have your opinions. It's a moment to just accept that this is what's here. This is our world. And being in a state of divine activism, being a divine activist, is it about trying to change it in the normal ways? That doesn't mean you don't go vote, doesn't mean you don't call your senators, your representatives, doesn't mean you inform people about what's going on. It's about your relationship to it as you're doing it. Coming at all of this sense of real anger and outrage and powerlessness. Maybe that's okay, just acknowledge it. Maybe you can just be with those feelings. Every thought, every way you relate to this world contributes to it. Can you allow those people who you disagree with to just be there for 5-10 minutes? Not judging them, not wondering why don't they get it. Whether you think that one side or the other is going to destroy the country, is ending democracy, or that both sides are wrong. Maybe you believe, everybody's got it wrong. Who knows? I believe we're better off embracing the uncertainty, the unknowability of this present moment without latching on to some narrative. Like, oh, this is divinely prophecy. This is what's happening. This is where we're going. People latch onto that a lot. Just be together. Taking a deep breath. Yeah, politics, pandemic, it's a lot. Can you bring a little love and compassion to it? That might sound weird. Can you bring in some love and compassion to the whole process? Debates, ballots, maybe even for a moment just relinquish any expectation of how it's going to unfold or the way you think it should unfold. It's not easy. We all have ideas about how things should go. I do. I'm sure you do. What does it feel like to just be with those feelings? Oof. Maybe they're heavy. Maybe you start to feel itchy and you want to get away from it all. Instead of just sitting here with me for a few minutes. Feeling your breath, feeling your body, feeling your feet or legs on the ground, in the chair, wherever you're sitting right now. Just letting this world unfold from moment to moment, letting it wash over you. You don't have to avoid it. You don't have to align with it. You don't have to agree with it. Just be with it. It's like listening to somebody. You know that when somebody comes to you and they really are in pain, they don't want you to tell them what to do. They just want to be listened to. They want to be heard. Same with your emotions, same with the world around you right now. And if you're out there talking to people, going to vote already, think about the energy you're bringing to that. What does it feel like? You focused on getting somebody out of office? Maybe. I get it. But maybe you just can accept that you know what's going to happen. You cast your ballot with the hope for the highest good for everyone involved. That's it for today. Just keep staying present to what's unfolding in this moment, this time, this month. To borrow from my friend Simran, just keep steeping. That's all we can do. See you tomorrow. Bye.